guys, good morning. I'm Phyllis, Tennessee, Hazelwood Homestead. Right now, I wanted you to come along with me, get you a cup of coffee or something. I'm making a quiche. So I just wanted you to come along and watch me make this quiche. It's not very hard to do. I've cut up, hey, who's coming in the back door? Come on in, Alan. I've cut up my onions, and I cut up one medium onion. And
Smells good.
It smells good, doesn't it? The onion, I sprayed my pan, put my onion in, my one medium onion. I've also put in 2 packs of fresh mushrooms that I just sliced up. So what I'm doing now is just letting this get tender. I'm making this basically for a breakfast meal, like when I wake up in the morning and just come in, take the quiche out of the fridge, cut me a piece, and I've got breakfast. And that makes it wonderful. Now, a lot of times I saute this with oil, but today I'm going to just get me a little bit of water, and I'm just going to saute it with just a little bit of water. So that's what I'm going to do now, is get a little water and just get the onions and the mushrooms sauteed. All right, once they get a little more sauteed, I will be putting in something that you may like, you may not like it, but I certainly do enjoy it. And I love turnip greens, mustard greens, everything. This is kale. I'm going to take the hard stem off, and I'm just going to cut up some kale in here, and I'm just going to kind of cut it in small pieces, and it will cook along with my mushrooms and my onions. I'm going to saute all of this together. Then I will be adding to the mixture, you know, I'm going to add eggs to make a quiche. And once we get all this together, I'll show you how I will assemble it. I have a little pie pan over here that I'll be putting it in, a little round pie container. And then I will inspect my leaves. I've already washed them and had them ready. And I made some kale chips. They turned out really good. I just took these leaves and put a little olive oil on them. And I actually put them in the oven on 300 degrees for 5 minutes. Turned the oven off and left them in the oven 10 minutes. I did not salt them, and they were delicious. I ate every one of them. Just take your cookie sheet and put these right directly onto your cookie sheet, opened up with your oil on them. And man, I'm telling you, if you like kale, those kale chips, that's the way to go. They were delicious. Now, I'll probably put quite a bit of this kale in there because it's gonna do like our turnip greens. It's gonna wilt down to, you know, really where you don't even really have anything left. I'm just not putting in the stems. I just want the leaves. I may not put them all in here to cook down, but quite a bit of this large bowl I will add. This will give me something good and tasty and nutritious to get up to and have with my coffee in the morning for breakfast or lunch or dinner. It's good for all meals. That's the thing about the quiche. It's good for all meals. Every meal. And it's not that hard to make. You can add anything to it. Now, I'm not going to go through the list of what you can put in your quiche, because man, you can put anything in it. This is going to be a meatless quiche, totally meatless. And then we're going to let this cook down. And while this is cooking down, I'm going to be getting my egg mixture together. Now we're going to be mixing up some other ingredients for the quiche. Okay, I'm back with my eggs. Isn't that a pretty color? I probably going to use 5 eggs for this quiche. And I will put the yolks and the whites. You can just put the whites, but I'm going to put it all. And I save all these eggshells to put into where my rose bush is. So I'll take those out to the roses. Now what I'm going to do is get my little whip utensil and we're going to whip up these eggs. This little gadget. Let's whip them up. Just whip them up. Do add a little milk. Probably half a cup for 5 eggs. A little nutmeg. Nutmeg. Here you are. Okay. Probably, I would say, a teaspoon of nutmeg going in. I have, you know, like I told you, the 1 medium onion, but also some minced onion. And of course, a teaspoon of garlic. Mix all that together. Now let's see how it's doing over here. Everything is cooking down. Can you see how our kale is kind of, how it's wilted on from the heat? It's wilting down. So are our mushrooms. This is going to be one of my favorite ever breakfast skills. Not a lot of calories either, some good nutrition. I probably could have put a little more kale, but that's okay. You don't have to cook this for a long time on the skillet because it's going to go in the oven and bake for 40 to 45 minutes depending on your oven. Alright guys, I've got my little pie dish ready. I've got it sprayed. I'm not using a crust. I'm trying to cut calories here. So I'm not using a crust. You can use a pie crust and just pour all this into a pie crust to make a quiche, but we're going crustless. Okay, it looks like it's about ready. Everything's wilted and getting good and brown. You can put some Worcestershire sauce in here on your onions and your mushrooms. That makes it very tasty. To this, I did add Mrs. Dash and some garlic. All right, I think we're ready to assemble it. Okay, here we go. Take what you have in your skillet, roll it over here to the pie shell. The pie pan. And if you are using a crust, you just put that in your crust. This is going to be so good to get up to in the morning. Now, if I was taking it somewhere, I'd be real careful about spreading out the kale and getting it, you know, pretty even on each side. But Alan's probably not going to eat any of this, so I'll be the only one eating this.
No, thank you on that.
Alan does not like kale or mushrooms. So you're out on this, aren't you, honey?
I'm out.
He's out, but now he'll eat some eggs. But he's definitely out on the kale. He doesn't want any part of it. But you like turnip greens, don't you?
I'll eat turnip greens.
Yeah. Now we take our egg mixture that we got. A little whipped up egg mixture. And my secret ingredient in a quiche. My daughter taught me this. My youngest daughter, she caters, and she taught me this on quiche. A big tablespoon of mayo. Maybe just a wee more. And what the mayo does for your quiche, you stir that in really well. What that does is it makes your quiche fluffy and kind of full and rounded. Now, if I had fresh tomatoes out of the garden or from the farmer's market, I would finish this off after I put the eggs in and top it with tomatoes. All right, you take your mixture, pour it in, smooth it around. And guys, when I take this out of the oven, I'll bring you back. All right, let's get this quiche out. It's been 45 minutes. I did check on it about 5 minutes ago. I like mine to be really done in the middle, so that's what I'll be checking to see if it's really done really well, guys, in the middle. So I'll stick a knife in, and if the knife comes back clean, I know that my quiche is done. Now, I do like it. You probably won't want yours, but this is for me. So I like mine a little brown on the edge. If I was taking it somewhere, I would not let it get brown around the edge. But for just me, it's fine. Let me bring it up here. I did not have any I did not have any tomatoes fresh out of the garden like I told you. So what I did with my quiche, I cut up some red peppers. This is my own personal quiche. Unless some of my kids come by, they'll want a piece because they love quiche. Or my grandkids, they love it. You can see my little brown mushrooms sticking up. I did chop up a half of a red bell pepper because I love Okay, today I can't talk. Are there any speech therapists out there that can help me? Red bell peppers. And I just sprinkled them across the top. I did not saute those. I just put them on top. I baked this for 45 minutes at 350 degrees in my oven. Make sure the center of your quiche is done. How easy was that? A lot of times you can just make a quiche with stuff you've got in your fridge. You don't have to go buy anything. Just go, I think I'll make a quiche. Get the eggs out, get your green onions out, get your bell peppers out, whatever you've got. Throw it in here. A lot of times I've made quiche before. Yeah, with everything I had left over. So this is what my quiche looks like now. I'm going to let it cool, and I'm going to cut me a piece and let you see what it looks like inside. Is that you, Alan?
That's me.
Come on in. I know you're coming in to get some quiche. Some kale.
No, I brought a drill and screws. Where do you want them?
Well, I'll have to wait and show you where I want to hang the bird pictures, okay?
Okay.
Can you wait a minute?
I can wait a minute.
Okay, he's going to wait a minute, but he's going to hang my bird pictures for me. Remember those I got at Goodwill, or did I show you those? I don't remember. All right, let's cut us a little piece and see what it looks like. Guys, I always tell you, the first piece that you take out of anything is going to be hard to get out. Or difficult. Not really hard, but it's going to fall apart. But it's going to be yummy. Ooh. Now, I want to show it to you. Steamy. Doesn't it look good? Now, you can put salsa on the top of this, all over it if you want to. Eat it with a salad for lunch, or just eat it by itself. But there you go. I just used what I had. If you see something in your fridge that's going to ruin or going to waste, man, just make a quiche. I mean, I think that's how they came up with quiche, really, is they just took all the leftover things they didn't, you know, want to ruin. Now, I did not put cheese in this. Did you notice that? I did not add any cheese. Oh my goodness. I did not add any salt. Man, this is really good. Guys, make you a quiche. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. And all of you who have already subscribed to my channel, I greatly appreciate you. It's a privilege that you let me come into your home and cook for you. And I love you all. Bye-bye. Ozzy, are you tired? You better get up. We're going to cook something. Look, we got the stove ready and we're going to cook. You not ready to cook? Ozzy, you want to get up and cook? Oh, look at her. Look at his tail. He's ready. He's ready to cook.